historic day for NFL centers when you were named as finalist for People's Sexiest Man Alive. Between that and just your overall visibility, how do you feel like you've kind of changed the perception of O-linemen?
It's been a whirlwind, and I think offensive linemen have always very under the radar had some of the best personalities in an NFL locker room. And in the modern day of podcasting, social media, now more than ever, offensive linemen are able to be seen. And I think more than a lot of other players, a lot of casual fans can relate and identify with offensive linemen. You know, it's very much not a position of glory. It's a position of servitude. You come there, you do your job, very blue-collar mentality, typically. So, you know, I think that, you know, I'm honored to be on the pedestal that I've been put on, but also I think there's a lot of other offensive linemen around the league that are very deserving.
Yeah, that's such a good answer. But I mean, lost to Patrick Dempsey. What does that guy have that you don't?
Yeah, I don't know. A chiseled jawline. It's more about self-reflection. What could I have done to be better? How could I have been sexier? I don't know. I did the best I could. You know, my wife Kylie reminds me every day that I'm the sexiest man alive. So as long as I'm still number one in her heart, I'm good.
I love it. You know, I was talking to Jalen Hurts about you a little earlier, and he said that you love an underdog story, whether it's his, whether it's a story of Rocky. Why does that mentality resonate with you so much?
Because I've been one. Anybody who's ever been counted out or doubted and had to really prove yourself, I think anybody resonates with that story. And Jalen's story before coming into the NFL is remarkable. His story once he got to the NFL is remarkable. There's a lot of things that I admire about his career journey. You know, I think it's a mentality that you approach your day with, where, you know you're not where you're at or where you want to be right now, but you know what your value is. And if you just keep working, you just keep fighting, eventually you're going to claim that value.
Not to get too far ahead, but I know you recently said that this season could very well be your last one.
Yeah.
When you sit in that moment and think about what it could mean for this to be the end, what emotions arise?
Well, you know, I've been sitting and thinking it's going to be the end for like 3 years now, so I think with every year, the emotion sets in a little bit more. You just try and cherish each and every day a little bit more, each and every game. As you get older, it gets harder to have energy and enthusiasm a little bit. And when you think about it in terms of like, hey man, this could be the last game that you ever play, it really sets the tone for the day. And, you know, I think for me, I don't know when that's going to happen, if this is going to be the last year or not. But I'm just trying to enjoy it while it's here.
How do you think you will know?
Well, I think it'll hurt a lot to keep playing, which it does hurt now. You know, I think Jeff Stoutland says it really well. He says, you know, one day you're going to wake up and you're not going to want to do this anymore. And I keep telling him, like, well, Stout, I don't think that's going to happen. He's like, no, trust me. One day you're going to wake up and you're going to realize you don't want to play football anymore. And until that day comes, like, don't shortchange it. Like, if you still want to play, go out and play. Because once it's over, it's done. And there's nothing that's going to replace the locker room. There's nothing that's going to replace going out on the field and playing with your brothers and people that you admire and love.
Amazing. Well, that day is not today. Always a pleasure.
Thank you, Taylor.